Welcome to the Venus Cosmic Weather Report for the 22nd of August to the 29th of August 2025. A lot of dragon energy to talk about today and about lunar energy with there being a new moon tomorrow. So I'll get my glasses on and we'll start. Just don't forget to subscribe and press the alert button so this will come straight through to you. Like I said in the weeks before, there are transmissions coming through. My guides have been getting me ready for this. And as we speak about all these different aspects on this cosmic weather report coming through Venus energy, which is a translator energy in this solar system, there's a lot of transmissions coming through that will enable you going forward. It's an interesting time right now. We've got a new moon tomorrow and we're leading up to the eclipse, but we're not going to talk about that today because we can talk about that next week. But today we are going to be talking about the new moon. We're going to talk about new moon energy and the dragon energy that's going on in the cosmos right now. So let's begin. Right now Venus is in 417, which is the wisdom of the moon. This is the gateway to all of the moons. So we're going to talk a little bit about moon energy. Every planet has satellites. These satellites gather intelligence and is stored in what's known as a heartstone within all these different moons. And it's a vast network like mycelium. They all work together. And the new moon tomorrow is going to be quite an interesting new moon, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's talk about where Venus is right now. Venus is, like I said, in the 417, which is the wisdom of the moon, working with the Earth's magnetics. So that's 417 on the 444. This is working with the sapphire rose energy. This energy, the sapphire ray, you can put into anybody's field for whenever they're ready, and the same with the sapphire rose. It holds many key codes within the sapphire rose. And this is also opening a gateway where Venus is right now. She's opening this vast gateway to all these moons. And maké is an energy center that's outside of our solar plexus. And where Venus is right now, she is connecting us to our maké, which is probably about, I would say, 20 centimeters outside in front of our solar plexus. And this connects us to this vast intelligence all over the cosmos, all over our solar system. And there is a lot of ancient knowledge coming to the planet right now, waking us all up, ready, as we are working towards this next eclipse. Now we had the eclipse last October, and this energy is pink and partnership, and it runs through the next 2 years. So how the eclipses are working are they're spiraling together, and as they spiral throughout, as they sprinkle their energy, their frequency within the spiral, working with pi, working with many different sacred geometry energies, it doesn't stop and start. It overlaps and spirals. So right now we're in pink partnership, but it's going to be spiraling with 528, which is it's light codes. There's going to be so many light codes coming in this new moon and for the next 6 months, because this is the start of these beautiful light codes. But like going back to what I was about to say, maké connects us, this energy center connects us to all the intelligence of the moon. So when our consciousness gets to a point, it will resonate to whatever's coming towards you. So everyone will get what they need, but everyone will get pieces for themselves so they can walk forward with what's going on right now. And these moons are releasing many different parts of intelligence and wisdom, especially now. Why? Because Venus is working her way through what you would call Cancer. We call the wisdom of the moon on the 417 hertz. And this is opening up all these moons. What do? Right now it's opening up the gateway to the Lemurien moons, and the Lemurien moons are Lemurien recoding all our cells. So this is a collective report. This isn't, for particular people. This is for everyone. So what does lemurien recoding the cells means? It means that our cells are getting information. They're like little transmitters, and they're getting information coming in from the moons to evolve, like the frog going from the water to the land. So our cells are awakening to this lemurien recoding, where we go from Homo sapien to Homo illuminus, where we hold much more light. Why? Because the blueprint, the crystalline blueprint on the planet is already there, but we're unconscious to it. So now our consciousness is moving into where we can feel, hear and see it in different ways. And so our cells, our physical bodies, our emotional bodies, our mental bodies have to prepare for this, to hold more light, so we can actually work consciously with the new blueprint upon the earth. How does this work? So let's go, as we talk about Maké and where she's taken us, her counterpart is Kwawa. So we've got Maké and Kwawa. Kwawa, again, about 20 centimeters in front of your sacral energy center, roughly, depending. And this is working with the sons of Kwawa, which are the internal sons of Gaia, the internal stars of Gaia. And there are 8 at the moment for our consciousness, where we are right now. And this is on the frequency of 963 of connection. And so the moons and the suns are working together, light codes and coding. So as the light codes come in, the moons, this is a vehicle for the moons to lay down the intelligence and the wisdom that's coming into our cells for that recoding. Lemurien is a portal of energy that allows 5D and above to participate with 4D and below. So we need these lemurien recoding within ourselves, so we can start moving with this new blueprint on the planet, which is, it's awakening to us, although Gaia is already starting to work with it. So she's clearing using all the different elements. There's going to be a lot of movement upon the planet. We're all going to be where we're supposed to be. There is a lot of energy coming in on planet. There is a lot of galactic energy coming in on planet, which is why we're going to talk about the dragons in a minute. So this episode might take a little longer to talk about, because there is a lot going on. So now we're talking about the opening, the gateway to all these moons, and roughly what they mean, just to start your consciousness opening up to this. We then move to 528, which is Leo, the light codes of Leo. Now the new moon tomorrow is working on the 528, which are the light codes on the 888, which is Gaia. So all these light codes over the next 6 months are coming into Gaia for us to calibrate ourselves to this new blueprint. Now it's not going to change overnight. This is one of the starting processes of our evolution, and Gaia is enjoying this experience through us and all beings upon the planet. It's going to take a while, it takes a few years, but we are already starting. So we're going to see more and more things disappear, but new things coming in, like that spiral that we talked about. So right now, this new moon, it's clouds and defense. So it's almost like there's some things that are clouded from us, but then the clouds are going to lift, but not all at once, just in certain aspects. So we're guided, rather than walking into somewhere where we don't need to walk in, we are guided by what is revealed to us. And we're all on different paths, so we're all going to get revelations, revealings of different things, but it all starts within ourselves. So you may feel a bit, now and again, you might get moments of not feeling quite here. The other morning when I woke up, it felt like vertigo, but I knew it wasn't. Every so often you can feel this energy coming in, and suddenly it switches the mind off. It switches the mental energy off, so it can just come in. It's quite an interesting concept. Now, the 888 that we talked about, that this new moon is working, and it's working with Arch Angel Uriel. It's working on the 888 frequency, which is a portal frequency of Gaia for light codes. So you can see why the 528 on the 888 is coming together, because it opens up a portal upon Gaia, upon this planet for us. Now, in the meantime, what is pushing this? What energy is pushing us personally? Not, not transpersonal, but personally. So I looked where Mars is, and Mars is in the next star system of 639, which is the healing colours, and it's working with cyan, the colour of cyan, like that blue colour. Let me see if I can find that colour for you. It's a really beautiful colour. Here we go, and it's to help build our confidence. Can you see that colour? And this colour comes in, often when I close my eyes, I'll see this colour. Sometimes, a few years ago, I closed my eyes and it was completely that colour, and it made me burst out laughing. It was like switching a TV on. But this cyan colour is going to enable us. This is how the healing colours work. They help us remember, and the healing colours are within white light. So there is a cyan thread of light coming in of remembrance, a bit like turquoise that works on the 999 also. It's that blue energy that helps us remember the colour of Gaia, the pearl. And this is a harvest time. So your Mars on the right side, which is where you're going, and Venus on the left side, so they're like the two pillars of light. On the left side, we have Venus bringing in this Lemurian recoding for ourselves, and we're working with this cyan colour going out on the right hand side. So there's a really nice flow for this energy into your field, and this energy will come into your field, and then it will slowly come in to your different bodies through different gateways around your energetic system. So this is what's happening right now to everybody on planet, no matter how big your field is, whether it be 8 meters, 12 meters, and going towards 16 meters. That's up, down and out and all the way around. All this energy is coming. It doesn't all just come straight in straight away, or over the next 6 months we're going to be changed beings. It's coming into our fields, and we can slowly absorb it, and we awaken to certain parts of ourselves. So this is the journey that it's taking us on. So now we're going to go to Kwa. So that was maké, and that is connecting us to the vast network, to all the moons. And now we're going to Kwa. Kwa takes us internally to the sun energy, which enables us to go further out. Now, Kwa is working with El Morya. He is an ascended being who enables a cloak of protection around you while this is going on. Because some people are working with different energy to others, and some may feel that they need that little bit of protection. So if you feel you may need a little bit of protection, just remember that El Morya is working right now with this energy of 963, again on the 888, a portal for Gaia. So we've got the light codes coming in on this portal, and we've got connection coming in on this portal. So it's really going to open us up and take us right in to Gaia, to take us right out into the galactic stream. So there's an awful lot going on in our fields. Now, where Kwa is, this again, this 8 sons of Gaia, which is creating a new readiness. It's creating new pathways. We can feel it. Many of us are coming to the end of one thing and entering another, or we can feel it coming in and we're not sure how, because this energy is coming into our fields and it's showing up in our realities. That's how it works. So it comes internally and externally. So the 8 sons of Gaia are connecting with the Lemurian moon of Europa, which is in Jupiter. It's one of the many moons there. Now, this is a moon of cellular wholeness, and it's enabling our consciousness to become whole. It's enabling our physical bodies to become whole. It's enabling our mental and emotional bodies and our light bodies to become whole. So we can move forward with this consciousness, because the more light we carry, our energetic systems will crystallize. So we cannot go back. It springs us forward. And this energy is asking us to jump in. It's giving us movement. So that's on the 963 on the 888. That's when you can connect to the Lemurian moon of Europa, the cellular wholeness, and you can connect to El Moria, which is a gateway of protection and a cloak, kind of undercover, and also Kwawa and jumping and movement. So I'll put all these details very easily to read below this channel. Now let's move into the energy of the dragons. So we have been working with the lilac fire dragon for some weeks now. The lilac fire is the fire of freedom, and I've been working with some amazing people. There is a flotilla going out to Palestine with some food in, from Sicily to Palestine. We've been working with that energy. So if anybody, between the 31st of August till the 4th of September, if you want to take a moment and give some energy to that flotilla so it gets there safe, imagining the people eating, imagine the people sharing it because they're so abundant with food, enabling them in any way that you feel between the dates of the 31st of August to the 4th of September. If you can take a moment and work with the lilac fire dragon, which is on the frequency of 111 on the 999. So if you want to play 111, go to dragonzeyehub.com, press the orange button, and all the frequencies there, just press and play for free because it takes you straight back to YouTube. And it's on the frequency of 111, which is the oracle of the dragon. Now, bearing in mind, we've been working a lot with this moon energy. The dragon energy works with the dragon moon Titan. So this is the moon that we're working with there, which it's an expansive energy. It's huge. It's a big energy, and it means business, but it's helping us to remember, and it's transformational, and it's all coming through our heart, through our throat energy center. So this is why this dragon energy is enabling, this fire of freedom. It's enabling us to speak our truth, enabling us to have those conversations we may not want to have, or to enable us to tell somebody that we love them when we've been hiding it. So this fire dragon is working here. Now it's working alongside the dusky pink dragon from Andromeda and Flow. So this energy is working in the solar, not the solar plexus. It's 10 centimeters above the head. And this is Pallas Athena energy. This is a slice of the universe you brought into this experience, this life with this body when you created it before you incarnated. Now the dragon energy is coming through our heart, through our throat energy center, but it's also coming in from the universe through our Pallas Athena. Some would call it the stellar gateway. It's coming in from there, and it's filling all our field. Now the dusky pink dragon from Andromeda is just, it's pure love. And Andromeda is a gateway. It's a portal that we can't see because of the consciousness that we're in. But within the Andromedas, that is the gateway to all of the matrices, holograms, universes, whatever name you have for it. This is the entrance to all of universes, holograms, matrices, like I just said. Now it's interesting because this dragon comes in on the delta frequency, 111 on the 111. So this energy has no portals, no doors. It just comes in. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to meditate. If you're not a meditator, it will still come in. This is why they're using the delta frequency, and it's bringing in energy from a different octave for our solar system, and they're working all over Earth, and we're working through us through here. So it's also working with Gaia, of course, because that's what dragon energy does. It's the original flow, straight from the center of the flower of life, straight from the center of the angelic heart, which is the center of the flower of life. So that dragon is working on the dusky pink dragon from Andromeda, and it's creating flow. So these are the times when our brain, our mental capabilities, whatever you want to call it, ego, whatever you want to call it, that gets in your way for a reason, but it gets in the way. This delta frequency just comes, it cuts straight through. So you may be talking and then you lose your thread. You may be talking sometimes like I do, and then everything slows down. That's what happens internally from me. Everything slows down. I have to take a breath, and then I can go forward, or the words just disappear and I go down another road. This is a delta frequency. It's when the Zen Buddhist who's been meditating and meditating can put his hand through a cave wall, because the delta frequency is a frequency that comes in and out. It changes the physical to non-physical and the non-physical to physical. It's an extremely complex frequency, the delta, but it's the 111 on the 111. If you want to work consciously with this Andromedan energy creating flow, and that is coming in this way. Now remember, the lilac fire dragon coming in through this way is the 111 on the 999. Now the dusky pink dragon energy is coming in, and then on the 27th of August this week, it hands the baton over to the golden orange dragon, which works with Archangel Metatron and is working with expanding our light, which brings us right back to the beginning of the conversation with the Lemurien recoding of cells. So you can see this is a beautiful week. It's moon energy, it's intelligence, it's water, it's flowy. There's protection there, there's delta frequency, there's connection, there's a lot coming in for Gaia. So just tread carefully upon her. She's bringing these, she's accepting these codes so we can all expand our consciousness, so we can walk with her consciousness with her. I think that came out right. But yes, so the blueprint, the crystalline blueprint is here. It's working on the 5D precip of fifth dimensional energy, where you get sacred sites. It works with the ninth dimension, so it normally triangulates around that sacred site with the ninth dimension. And so now it's up to us to be activated by it. This is not what, we don't activate the planetary energies. We are tiny specks, and we are vehicles. We are carbon vehicles for this energy to come through. So when we go to sacred sites, this is when we will get activated, and we bring it in like from shelves in our field, and bring it in, and we can work with it. So, and obviously when you go to these sacred sites and this energy is there, you will start to feel in it. So it's a great week to connect with Gaia. It's a great week to go to sacred sites, but it's also a great week to just connect, bare feet on the ground, in water, with the earth. There is fire energy, but it's, again, it's working with that new moon energy. This is the last day of the void, where this energy uses a bit of the delta frequency, but it's very easy to comprehend. So that's basically the whole week. We're working with Venus. Just to recap, working with Venus and our maké, and the moon intelligence, like mycelium, all over the solar system. Tomorrow we move into the new moon, which is working with light codes, bringing it in for Gaia. It's bringing it into our field. It's a portal, so we are enabled. It's inviting us to have a bigger relationship with her. The experience that humankind have been going through for the last 26,000 years has been a forgetting of the connection to Gaia and light. Now we're moving back into that. We're moving back in. And so this is where it comes into the planet, it fills our field, and then we're activated by Gaia, and then it comes into our reality, it comes into our cells. So yeah, that's a quick recap of this week's energy. It's very moon energy, working with the dragon moon Titan, working with the Lemurian moon of cellular wholeness, Europa. The archangels, Archangel Metatron. We also have Archangel Cassiel. Now, Archangel Cassiel, I'll just finish with Archangel Cassiel. I was asked to read this to you guys. It's a beautiful energy, but it may enable you to understand the archangel energy. We talk about archangels, but they're actually ambassadors of Gaia. And 888 is a portal frequency of the ascended divine feminine. And the portal of Gaia to come and create within all our carbon vehicles, to work and co-create with others through our carbon vehicle. And it's an intricate web of co-creation. So archangels are the ambassadors of Gaia, and they enable us from source to here. They bring in streams of light that we can work with. Now, Archangel Cassiel is a wonderful energy, works on the 417 hertz, the Archangel of Duality. They are the oil of white and black musk, Egyptian black oil, enabling protection to work within these realms of light and dark. The energy of emotional wisdom works with the moon energy of any planet, not just Earth. As I talked about, you know, the vast network of the moons. Archangel Cassiel, known as the Angel of Tears and Temperament, or who we refer to the Archangel of Duality. You can help us. Archangel Cassiel helps us find harmony and balance when we're feeling low, opening up new realities, and helps us embrace the duality within each of us. So if you're feeling a little low, if you're looking at the world right now and it worries you, or anxiety is coming in because of different aspects going on within your journey right now, 417 is a good one, a good frequency to tune in. It's emotional intelligence, and it comes in, it connects you to all those moons and all that intelligence. So Archangel Cassiel really enables us to find harmony through these times. So we hope you've enjoyed today. I know it's been a bit of a long one. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. And, oh yes, tomorrow we are setting up we're sending out, and I'll put it on this, I'll do a little chat about it tomorrow maybe. We are going to Egypt, and we're going to be in the Sphinx on 11/11. Yes, this November. So if you want to come, just reach out and let me know. We'll be in the pyramid, the Grand Pyramid, between the hours of 9 and 11 the night before. Then we're staying on the Giza Plateau, and then the next morning we're going to the Sphinx for an hour all to ourselves. There won't be many of us, but I'll send that information out later. It's very, very exciting. We're going to the Valley of the Whales in the desert there's a big Andara fault line there. There's a healing lake of 3 waters. It's going to be very exciting. We're going to Saqqara. We're going to Alexandria, the epicenter of the rose. So me and my beautiful light friend Jutta in Finland, we've put this together with Hakeem, who is an amazing guy. And we are going to create this week of magic. So we will be in the Sphinx on 11/11. Magical. So if you'd like to join us, just reach out on penfoldinfrance@gmail.com. So have a beautiful week, and we'll speak next week. Bye.